Today we're going to say this phrase.
This is really difficult.
So first of all, let's start with this is. This is. Now again we have a word is, which starts with a vowel sound, and the preceding word ends with a consonant sound s. So we need to move things around a little bit and say this is. This is. And remember, it's that I sound again. Small mouth, facial muscles pulling back but slightly, not like an E, just I. I. Because we say this is so much, it's a really good idea to practice saying this over and over again. This is. This is. So now we come to really. Now, when a native speaker says really quickly, the first vowel sound is like an I again. So it's re, and then li, li. One way you could practice the different vowel sounds in really is by using the Google Translate app. You could say dip and see if it gets the correct word, and then you can say deep, dip, deep, dip, deep. Facial muscles slightly pull back for I, and then pull back more for E. Dip, deep, dip, deep. So let's go back to really. So altogether we have this is really. This is really. And finally we have the word difficult, which is probably the most difficult word we have in this phrase. Diffi is not too bad, it's that I sound again. Diffi. But now we have cult. So what have we got here? We've got the sound, which is that jaw pushed forward very slightly. Now what happens after the The tongue has to go to the top to make the l sound. So it goes and then flicks off the back of the teeth to make the t sound. So ult. So together we have difficult. So now we have all the parts. How do you stress the words correctly so it sounds fluid? Well, let's listen to how he says it.
This is really difficult. This is really difficult.
So when you put it together, you want to stress that it's really and difficult. So the stress is on the ri and the di. This is really difficult. This is really difficult. So practice saying this is really difficult, and then change the adjective. So you could say this is really easy.
This is really easy.
This is really fun.
This is really fun.
This is really hard.
Which is bigger, 3 times 8 or 6 times 4? This is really hard.
Just make sure you keep the stress on the really and the beginning of the adjective. Good luck.
This is really difficult.